Hello and welcome back to Purbeck. I am Mrs. Sim Gamer.
And I'm Farmer Sim. Hello, everyone. Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm good. Today is a bit of a momentous day, getting rid of Big Blue. I can't quite believe it.
Yes, yes. Purely for financial reasons, I think. As we have established that it's damage. If I walk up to it here, we're at 85% damage, and it's going to cost us 17, just over 17 grand to fix it and bring it back to 100%. Um, its current value, if I was to sell it over here at the workshop here, is 125 grand, and I can replace it with a similar powered, similar sized Fendt tractor for somewhere just north of 100 ish. So if I sell it in its current state and buy something else that's brand new and doesn't need fixing yet, we can still make a bit of money.
Yeah, it's a good
Um,
idea. It's a good idea. I'm just gonna miss
yeah.
her.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it? It's new
Yeah.
tractor day, mate.
New tractor
It's
day. Yes.
new
Well, let's do
tractor
it.
day. Yeah, and that it was one thing that I didn't actually um, think about when we first started doing this series, because this is just a base game tractor. I've
Yeah.
not done anything. Um, we haven't really got any modded vehicles in here, so to speak. Right, where's the? There we go. So if I sell that, 123,000. There we go.
Nice.
I haven't got a tractor anymore, mate.
Oh.
So now I'm going to jump into the menu. I think it's actually in medium tractors, this one, all the way along to the end. Um, there's actually two there. So if we go for that one, I'm not going to go for the really big engine. 265 BKTs with some weights on. Where are we? Wide tyres and weights. Yeah, the big wide tyres. There we are. On standard design.
Can't wait to see how it pops
Into
out.
it. Yeah, road
So,
exhaust as well.
everyone, this is the Fendt favourite 800 900 package in the mod hub.
Yes,
Just in case
yes,
you wanted to download it.
indeed, it's a real good one. Right, I can't have it with that, and I can't have it. So I'm gonna do it with no number plate just for the sake of getting done. So 117 grand. So I sold it for 123. So we've got 6 grand on top of that. Go.
Nice.
New
117.
tractor. Yeah, it'll do. It's got a bit of power. It's got a front PTO, so we can run machinery off the front of it like Big Blue did. So it can pretty much do everything that the other tractor can do.
It's well cute. I
And
love it.
this is one that we haven't experienced yet, is it, mate? But this apparently has the passenger mod.
Did you put it on?
Uh, wasn't in there. There wasn't an option for it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I can't
Right.
just walk up to
Okay.
it and get into it. Unless there's a particular button I need to press. Let's have a look.
Right.
Put the
Let
help
me.
menu on.
That's
No.
one thing I've never experienced yet is the passenger mod. There's not even a passenger seat in it though.
Yeah. Maybe there was a different
Let's just
setting.
customize. Right. There's no. I'm just going back into the.
Beacons, mirrors, warning signs.
No. There's no. There's no option in the menu at all for this.
It did say it though, didn't it?
It
In the
did. And we've got the
description.
Kubota DLC activated. That's very strange.
That is really strange.
Yeah. And this, do you know how I said this is actually the one that I've got in the Court Farms series thing?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not.
It's not.
It's no. It's got a different engine sound to it. Um, visually, it's the same tractor. Let me just bring up that because that's, I think. Oh no, even that's
Yeah, I'm looking at the
very
other one as well.
strange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the description, everybody, it does say if you've got the Kubota DLC that this has the passenger mode. So
Yeah.
how
But
weird.
it doesn't even have a passenger seat.
It doesn't.
No. Let's
I won't drive your
again.
tractor. Go on.
You're more than welcome to drive my tractor, mate. Of course
I
you
can't believe that. I was really looking forward to just sitting back, relaxing, and watching you working.
can. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I was as well. To be fair, it's yeah. I've just got
Oh,
because it comes with two different tractors. And in fact, let me just have a look in the large tractor sections and see if it's in there. No, there isn't.
no.
Okay, that's
Well,
confusing. Right.
oh
Well,
well. But today we're doing some fun stuff, aren't we? We are. You're going to haul this back.
I certainly am. I certainly am.
Today we're going to be harvesting the canola that we purchased in that field.
We
So
are.
our first big job of the day is to get the harvester down there. I'm running it over back to our farm now. We'll move the harvester over and get started.
Yeah. Well, here you go. Would would you prefer to run harvester, or would you prefer? Oh goodness me! I've almost just put a dent in my new tractor. Would you prefer to run harvester or run grain trailer? Because if you want to run grain trailer, you can drive my new tractor
Oh, I'm
if you
happy
like.
either way.
Okay. Well, again, I don't mind doing harvesting if you wanted to haul, as you were saying earlier on.
I'm happy to haul. You know me, I like a bit of
Okay.
hauling.
The trailer's over. Is the trailer over
The
here or over at the pig
trailer's
farm?
right next to me.
Right. I
Here.
shall,
Are you coming
are
up
you
that
making your?
field?
I, I'm I'm just waiting in the field to see if to let you come down the lane.
Oh, you're a star. Okay, I'm coming.
No worries. No worries.
Where's the best entrance point to that field? Is there, apart from through the piggies, is there one on the main
There
road?
is an entrance point. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to jump into construction mode very quickly so I can fly
Oh,
around.
yeah, that's a good idea.
You want to hang fire there for 2 seconds? Right, that's our field. So if you were to turn left at the end of where you are now,
Ah, yeah, and turn right at the corner.
come over the bridge, and then yeah, there's a right-hand turn on the crest of the
Brilliant.
bridge on the other side of the bridge, and that will. And there's even a little area on the left there that a grassy area that you can pull onto.
To hook up.
The hook up. Yeah.
Nice! Oh,
Nice.
nice! So yeah, that has saved us some money technically because it was 17,000 to fix.
Yeah.
And of course, we earned a little bit of extra money on top of it. Oh come on, you can get
Yes.
past me. Don't be
I don't
ridiculous.
because I don't think
Come on.
we'd have got that much if we'd have spent the 17 grand fixing it and then sold it. I'm not too sure whether we would have made all of that back. We might have made an extra grand or so on top of the 17 grand.
This
But
traffic is stupid.
bottom line is we've got a little bit more money than what we had now.
Yes.
We don't have to spend 17 grand on fixing the tractor.
Can
Do
you
we?
turn off traffic, please?
Can I turn off? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, is it causing you a problem?
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
was well over my side, but the header was blocking the traffic. So then I tried to
Right.
pull forward, and then people pulled in behind me.
Okay. I've just promoted you to farm manager. I forgot to do that before as
Oh,
well.
why, thank you very much.
Okay. You seem to get a promotion every week. You do.
I get promoted every week. I'm that good of an employee.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
we'll keep traffic off for a while just to enjoy the empty roads
Yeah,
for a
why
few
not?
minutes. Yeah. So, how are you getting on there?
Yeah, just
Is that-
hooking up right now. I'm just going to jump out and give it a wash as well.
How are you? Before you get it dirty again.
Yeah, it's just
Before
if
we
you
get
go
it
in
dirty.
cab, it looks nasty. I like to keep things clean.
As we all do, mate. As we all
There we go. It's not perfect, but it will do.
do. It will be fine. I'm just going to dial my vehicle volume down a bit. This tractor is actually quite loud. It's got a nice noise to it, this new one, but yeah. There we go. Suppose we can share the jobs today, can't we? We can do a bit of harvesting and a bit of grain running together, can't
Yeah.
we?
Let's
but
have
yeah,
a look at this girl
there we
then.
go.
Oh, it's nice.
You like it?
I do.
Awesome. There we go. The herd, the swarm of bees combine harvester is up and running.
It's so loud.
It does have this ridiculous noise to it.
So it looks like
Right.
our grain cart, or well, our trailer, sorry, needs fixing.
Yes, I noticed that. But then what damn? I mean, in reality, what can go wrong with it? It can't hold grain worse than it did before, can it? It's just
No,
a
it's a bit weird.
receptacle for grain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, but still, anyway. So,
So
we're harvesting, mate. Here we
we're
are.
harvesting. I can't quite believe this. I didn't think. Well, I did think we would get this plot. It just felt very out of reach for a minute, didn't it, in the last episode?
Yes, it did. It did. We did very well to get where we got to, and to gain 3 more plots of land in one, all that have a crop in. Obviously, this one's ready to go. The other two, now we've got barley and wheat in the other ones, haven't we?
We do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up on my side and just have a look how far along the growth stage they are. So looking at 24, it is very, very dark green. So
Yes.
my assumption is that that is going to be ready next month, and then
Yep.
25 is a lot lighter. So we have a little bit more time on that.
Yeah.
We are in the harvest season for wheat and barley, so I think it's going to be an August and a September job.
Yeah, I reckon. I think you're right there, mate. Absolutely. Um, but we are going to immediately benefit from this, even that we're not going to be selling this crop. We're going to be putting it straight into our wonderful production system, aren't we?
We are.
And turning it into canola oil.
And that is very good value on most maps, but it is extremely good value on this map.
Yes.
Let me just go down to the canola oil on my side so I can advise everybody. We're looking at max price 3,500 per 1,000 litres. Best price is in November. Right now it's about 2.5. So it's worth keeping hold of until November, until the price peaks, because that's a grand difference.
Absolutely.
How you do? How's it filling up, buddy?
It's it's doing okay. Obviously, because of the yield, I think we established it had about 64% expected yield, didn't it? Because the field hadn't really been well tended to. So I'm currently sat at 23% full on this hopper on the harvester.
Yeah.
I've almost made it round one headland, but oh no, I haven't actually. I'm about halfway round this headland.
It's bigger than it looks, isn't it? You go around one corner, you're like, oh, it's bigger.
It certainly is. I'm certainly grateful for it. It's a big field, but it has now already made this combine field particularly small.
Yes, it has. It is this is much bigger than our original plot of land.
It is.
And talking of our original plots of land, they are going to need to be planted very soon. So in September, we're going to be extremely busy putting either oats, canola, barley and wheat back in the ground.
Absolutely.
Sorghum can go in August, and we can also put sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beet in September, October and November. So we've got a lot of planting ahead of us.
We're not going to be bored, are we?
We're not going to be bored. But most vitally, buddy, I think what we need to remember before anything is that field of... Is it barley in the middle? It's barley in the middle, isn't it? The next one that's coming up for harvest.
The one next to us.
Yeah. We need to get some lime and fertiliser on that. We've still got time to maximise that potential.
Of course, yes. Good thinking, Batman. Right, okay. That is a very good idea. We shall do that. Imminently, I suppose. We can get this field done.
Absolutely.
I can imagine this is a good hour or so of work, couple of hours perhaps. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, so we do need to get it done before the end of this month, don't we?
And there's rain on the horizon.
Oh, is there?
Mm-hmm. I'll look in the weather forecast in a minute to see what time.
Okay. Righto. How are you finding the tractor?
It's gorgeous.
Do you like it?
It's running nice. I can't wait to get it on the actual road so I can drive it properly. But its handle's lovely.
Yeah, it is a nice tractor. I like the noise it makes.
I can't really hear it above the B sound out that.
above this ridiculous combine harvester. Yeah. You know what? Maybe in the future as well, it would be nice to consider when we've got a spare £200,000, is to maybe chop this harvester in and get something a bit beefier as well, with a bit of a bigger header.
Nice big header.
Sound quite so insecty.
It's so loud. I don't get it.
It's obnoxiously loud. I've never heard, in all my time playing Farming Simulator, I've never heard a harvester that sounds like this. It's ridiculous.
Thankfully, on the recording, we have turned the volume down so that you won't experience too much of the craziness.
Yes, I do hope so. I do hope that it's not too offensively loud and noisy and annoying. No.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing all right at the minute, though, aren't we, mate? Our farming is coming along very well. The animals are still well fed. They've got plenty of food. We've got loads of pig food, so I don't think we're ever going to have to stress about the pigs running out of food, are we?
Oh my goodness, though. We are producing more pig food than we know what to do with. In fact, I wonder how much it is to sell. Maybe it's worth something.
We may well get to that point, mightn't we, where we've got
too much
a backlog of it. Yeah, we can still afford to keep a chunk of it and make a few quid from just creating a bit of space for ourselves, a bit of room to manoeuvre, as it were.
Absolutely. So we're recording on Sunday today, aren't we? We're gonna try and get a couple recorded, as I am going away on Friday. And it'll be
down south.
Yeah, down south. And it will be. Apologies, I should have moved out of your way then.
Right.
I'll be away for 2 Saturdays, and I've obviously got a bit of a busy week coming up, haven't I? I've got to. Unfortunately, I'm in hospital tomorrow all day, and hopefully not for the rest of the week. So we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You'll be in capable hands, mate, I'm sure. But yeah, we're just taking advantage of the time that we have available to us. So it's a lovely sunny Sunday here in the UK. Is it nice for you?
It is actually quite nice out. It's a little bit grey, but it's warm.
Yes, it's the same here. I think it's about 20, 21 degrees, I think, when I went in the car earlier. But yeah, it's a nice day.
But we need to have food talk now.
Food talk. Yeah, it's a good point, actually, because I've not had any breakfast. I am starting to feel a little bit peckish.
Sorry, but we'll make sure you get food break. But I need to tell you about my dinner last night.
Oh, go on.
So we're really, really lucky to have one of the it's an award-winning kebab van, and our kebabs aren't the same as the American kebabs. They're sort of. I went for a chicken one, so it's grilled chicken with salad and pita. Like, oh my goodness, it was insane.
Really?
I can now see why they're award winning. The ridiculous thing is, they've been there for years, and I've never had one. Never had one from their van.
I was going to say, I did hear you correctly. You said kebab van.
Yeah, it's like a proper massive van that's always in our local town. It's called Thame, Thame. It's a historic town. It's absolutely stunning. And these dudes do so well, and I can see why now. Like the salad it has red cabbage and white cabbage and all the normal types of salad you can wish for. But
Yeah, yeah.
obviously they do doner, they do lamb sheesh, they do you name it, they do it.
Oh, mate,
But
honestly.
they also have this incredible burger sauce. So I had
Oh,
burger
stop it.
sauce on mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and cheesy chips.
Oh, chips and cheese. Oh my
Oh,
word.
it was
That
phenomenal, I
was
have
a.
to say.
Oh, mate, I'm seriously hungry now. It's 10 to 12 in the morning on a Sunday, and I'm starving.
You gonna have a roast today? You sometimes have roast.
A roast? Yeah, do you know what? We haven't had a roast for a while, actually. It's I don't know, it's a bit hot for a
It
roast.
is. It is. My mum's cooking a roast today because she is like top notch chef. She does the
Oh,
Christmas
really?
dinners. You
Yeah,
name it. She's
yeah, yeah.
amazing. Your mum's good at cooking as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she can cook.
She
Yeah,
does your
I must.
roasts.
Well, she does a roast now and again when we try and all have a get together. But yeah, I tend to do most of the roasts in our house. Most of the
Yes, you
roasts. I
do
do all
do
of the roasts
roasts.
in our house, actually. Um,
Yes. So
I've
that's
become
what I've got
quite a
later.
dab hand at getting everything ready for the right at the same time, because that's always one of the things with a roast dinner, isn't it? Getting everything prepared and ready
It's
to
like a
serve
magical
out.
dance. I always find
Yes.
roast is like a dance. Everything's got to work at the right time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, I've got quite a dab hand at it over the years. I've learnt to completely ignore the instructions on a chicken when you buy a chicken from the shop and it says put it in for like 2.5 hours per 100 grams or whatever the instructions say. Completely ignore that every single time. I just look at the size of the chicken and go, yeah, that's a medium to large chicken. Stick it in for 3 hours, and it's always perfect white
Perfect.
meat all the way through, and a nice crispy skin. Um, Roast potatoes
Mm.
with all the bits, and I'm not doing myself any favours here. I'm absolutely ravenous now. I've got nothing in.
Oh, you need another Sainsbury shop.
Oh, well, that's a bit of tell a lie. I have got stuff. There is stuff in, but it requires effort and preparation and
I
defrosting.
know. I've got a lot. I tell you what, I don't think I've got anything which I can just go, yep, grab that and eat it.
No, I've got Monster Munch. That's about it.
Oh, I love a Monster Munch. It might be a
Mm,
it might be a grab a bag of crisps day today.
yes, it will. Even though I'm dreaming of some form of like flame grilled chicken kebab
Oh,
from a van in Tame.
so good. Every mouthful was like, this is really good, and I just couldn't
Stop it.
shut up. You know
So
when
what
it,
did go on?
oh no, I'm just saying, you know when a meal's that good, you just can't stop talking about it whilst you're eating it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Did you? Was it flavoured chicken? Was it seasoned with anything, or was it
It was,
kind
but
of
I don't know. It was just seasoned with like magical.
seasoned with magic?
I don't know what it was, and you know sometimes when you get kebabs or anything, and the meat's a bit dry, and it's like, oh, this was like
Yeah.
just perfection. So tender for chicken. Because when chicken's bad, chicken's bad.
Yes. Yes. It
I'm
is.
just going to go
It is.
empty this and get the production chain all
Absolutely.
started.
Rock and roll, mate. How are you? You'll have to tell me how you find the field access and the journey through the pig barn.
Thankfully, they're out of the way.
Is it manageable in that tractor?
It is. It's perfect.
Lovely.
Easy. Easy, easy,
Very
easy.
good. Well, while we're at it, I'm just popped my eyes down to the right a bit and noticed that we're on just under 25 minutes on this particular video clip, mate.
Oh,
So
blimey.
shall we bring everybody back in what feels like about 9 hours when we've finished harvesting this field,
Yeah, I think so. And
but for part two, as it were.
part two. Yeah, before everyone goes, oh, we already have canola oil on. So we should start to see. So Why is that? Okay, we might have a slight problem. Oh no, we're good. Okay. I thought
Are you all right?
yeah, no, I thought the capacity for canola was at peak. Why is that taking so long? Cycle per month. Oh, I suppose we haven't really progressed time much, have we?
No, we haven't actually. We haven't actually moved any time at all since the last episode. We
No.
finished off, what, half an hour ago in the last episode.
And do you remember why are we distributing the flour again? What are we making? Bread. That's it. We're making bread. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we're bakers.
We're bakers. Yeah. I just couldn't remember for the life of me then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's bring everybody back in once we've done this field, I suppose.
Okie dokie. Right. So we shall see you all in a wee while, everyone.
See you everybody soon.
See you in a bit. Welcome back.
Hello, welcome back. We're done.
Job done. Yep. Harvesting done. It's not been the greatest of yields, has it? But it's done nonetheless. We have it in the trailer and in our production system now, don't we? Churning away.
We do. It ended up being 20,500. Just about to drop off the last 11,000. We expected it. We expected it to be low.
Yes.
I secretly was hoping for about 30,000, but I clearly was over hoping.
Ah well. So 20,000 is what we got in total.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
20,500. It's not. Considering what's the recipe again? What's the ratio? It's 2 to 1, so we will get 10,000 litres of canola oil, and at peak, that's 3,500. So that's 35,000 pounds we will get out of that field.
Well, that's not to be sniffed at. It's 35 grand more than what we've got now.
Absolutely. So, it's not too bad at all, really.
Not too bad at all, is it, now?
Okay, so I'm going to park up this beauty.
Okay.
The trailer.
That's what I've just done with the harvester. I've just left it on the main road, actually, on the grass verge, because the just ready for the next month for the barley, which we think is going to be ready to harvest come next month. So
we think so, don't we?
We do. So what we need to do now is we're going to do I've just jumped in the little fence. I shall do some field scanning.
Perfect. And whilst you're doing that, I am going to attach the front weight to your fence and go and get the spreader. And the reason we're not using my tractor at the moment, everybody, is it's in desperate need of a fix. And we are probably going to need to purchase some lime and fertiliser to get these up to maximum yield. So we're giving Mean Green a little bit of a rest until we have some more money in the bank account, basically.
That's the one. Guess what?
What?
I can get all 3 fields in one scan.
I love that mod.
I know. I have had to. There we go. Send for analysis. I have had to drive into the middle of the field, so I'm grateful we don't have
crop destruction
turned on. 100 quid.
Oh, even better.
I know. There we go. The last time we did this, I accidentally pressed the scan button twice when I didn't need to. When I was a few weeks ago in one of the previous episodes. But yeah, there we go. All done. Should be done. Let's have a quick flick into the precision farming menu. Yes, all done. Oh, that's a shame. A good portion of all 3 fields are silty clay.
No.
So that's going to be high seed usage, not great yield.
Oh.
But,
that explains why we got such rubbish yield off of there.
Yes, it does. But
interesting.
We can only do our best. We will bring the yield up to the maximum that we can get to. So that'll be, I think, silty clay gives you at at top value, I'm sure it's about 89%.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
and
I think you're
I've
right
just
there.
had it for once in my life. Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to leave this field scanner here in the little shed next to the big shed. Sorry, next to the pig barn. I don't have manual attach. I keep doing that. Every time I come to take something off, I keep jumping out of my cab to manually remove the trailer because I'm so used to having
Yeah,
manual
you're so
attach on it.
used to it.
Right, okay, so the fields are scanned, so that's one job done. We've obviously harvested that one. We haven't got any more work to do in the other two yet until next month, we think.
We think, yeah. And
We
I am
think.
just on my way to the shops where it looks like we
Okay.
only have lime seeds and lime. Okay, so we're going to need to buy. We'll use the farm supply pack.
Yep. We've got. Is that there's a couple of things dotted around the shop, isn't there? Loose
Yeah,
pallets that we've not.
I've looked at that. Unfortunately, it's no use to us right now.
Ah, okay, right. No probs. No probs.
But the fertilizer, as we know, that farm supply pack, 5,000 litres for £1,000.
Awesome. Just
So
what we want.
just what we needed.
Okay. So we've got the liming to do. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I'm just sticking around like a spare part.
That's the one at my front door. Typical.
Inconvenient.
How inconvenient. I'm going to have to stop the recording, guys. I'm so sorry. We'll be right back.
Hello again, everyone. Sorry about that.
Sorry. It's me ordering things on the internet.
Oh, what did you order? Anything interesting?
Some clothes, actually. Some clothes for going away. A couple more shorts. And randomly we have I told you about this, a pizza oven, a uni pizza oven. And
Oh, yeah.
I've got a proper brush to clean it off with.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll do.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Pizza oven maintenance.
Absolutely. It's the most important kind of maintenance.
So, yeah, we're back at it. I have Mrs. Ustry has very kindly connected up the fertiliser spreader and filled it up for me, and I am now fertilising the middle field of barley, aren't I?
You are indeed. And I am cutting our back garden grass to turn it into silage.
Yes. There's always something to do.
Oh my goodness, there is, yes. When you finished fertilising, you can run the fertiliser back over our grass fields as well, actually.
Yes, I will, yeah. That'll take seconds, really, won't it?
Yeah. Because we've
30
got the...
seconds.
Oh no, we don't even have the piggy one next to the piggy one now, because we turned that into our lamb. Sheep.
Absolutely.
So is this our only grass field now?
I think it is. Yes, yeah, because the other grass field was part of the horse area, wasn't it?
Ooh.
So yeah, I suppose that is our only grass land at the minute. So, oh yeah, and silage is always a decent income. We've just got rid of most of the silage we'd got together from the grass fields. We've still got that little those few. I think there's 18 bales in there. Is that what we established in the next to the pig barn at the minute? That's fermenting away.
That's correct.
Yeah. So.
And when
But then there's no shortage of silage contracts on this map, though, isn't there? So until we until we get to the point where we decide to get hold of some cows,
we can always buy some more fields.
Yes.
The one thing I was thinking about is, do we have enough food for the sheep?
That's a good point, isn't it?
I don't have a quick way to go and look at. Actually, I'll just have to. Let me go over to the sheep, or just the pigsty. Actually, that'll be fine. Let me go in here. Actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bales, and they are not telling me how much is in there. Let me put on my They're 4,500 litres each.
Both at the
5
sheep
bales.
pastures.
No, the bales and the sheep
Oh,
pastures each
sorry. Yeah.
take 4,000 litres. So I think we'll be alright actually to turn these into silage.
You think? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably be alright, won't we?
Worst case scenario, we can cut some of our grass hedges.
We can do what? Oh, yes, we can, can't we?
Yeah.
Good thinking, Batman. Absolutely. Oh, goodness me, that's a small gap. On to the second field now, the wheat.
Nice. What? How much did that drink? Was it thirsty?
I'm at 79% full.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad considering it's a 10,000 litre capacity, but yeah, it is going down relatively quickly, 77%. But this is a much smaller field, so I don't think I will have any need whatsoever of having to top this one up.
No.
He says naively.
Hopefully.
No, this field is considerably smaller. Actually, yeah, we'll be all right with this one, I think.
Excellent news.
But it's the lime that it'll drink, I think. Both of them, especially with the other two being the other one, sorry, being quite big.
We have a tiny bit of lime left at the store, but not much.
Right.
So we might have to buy a little bit.
Yeah, I figured we would, to be honest. That'll be quite an expense. I think I know lime is cheaper than fertiliser, but it goes quicker, doesn't it? So
it does go a lot quicker.
Relative, I suppose. There we go. It's looking a nice green. Seems to be missing the very edge, which I don't understand why it does that. It's annoying. It annoys the OCD.
Did the scanner not quite get the edge?
Say again?
Did the scanner not quite get the edge?
No, the scanner got the edge. The scanner encompassed everything. It's the
Oh, yes, I understand what you mean now. Apologies.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's just it's the nitrogen spreading bit. There's just a couple of light red edges around the edge of the maps, around the edge of the field. So, right, yeah. Okay, job done. I think.
Nice.
That's all done and dusted. Yeah, that's the better field entrance, isn't it? There is an area in the corner here that hasn't. Nope, it's not having it. Right, so that's that job done. So, next job is liming.
Yep.
Gate, please. There we go. I think I'll just I'll leave these field gates open to the main road just for now. We don't need to worry about shutting them. The way back. This is the way.
This is the way.
Quite literally. So, yeah, I shall. I'll take this fertiliser spreader back to the main farm. I'll unload it and then fill up with lime.
Perfect. Yeah, we're going to need it up here first, aren't we?
Oh goodness, sorry. Yeah, of course. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I'll come and give that field a spray while I'm here, shan't I?
I suppose we could spray it now. I've just finished. I haven't picked it up. I haven't baled it.
Yeah, we can. It should be all right, shouldn't it?
Give it a quick old. Let me just cut this last little strip, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, it shouldn't make a difference, should it? I suppose it's a bit of a. Yeah, that works.
Excellent. Now that this is... Apologies, sorry?
No, it's all right. It's only turning the ground orange, as it were, colour-wise.
Yeah, I think again...
It as grass, but it's still topping it up.
Yeah, I think it may be because of the... Yeah, it's saying perfect, so it is as high as it can go. This does need some nitrogen as well, some lime, so we can do that as well. That would be amazing. Yep. I'm going to leave all the mowing equipment up here now, considering this is our only grass.
Absolutely, yep, no problem. Sounds good. In actual fact...
Alright, there's our wrapper. I'll go get the baler.
these other fields need a bit of prep as well, don't they? The ones we harvested a couple of episodes ago, the ones next to
They
the silo,
do. And we're going to be
and this
planting
one.
them very soon as well. So it's really busy.
It certainly is, mate. Got lots to do.
We do. I'm just
So,
going to
right,
give this mower a clean. It looks like I haven't cleaned it for a little while.
okie dokie. I'm just going to reverse that up there. We're going to unload that there. Oh, still not enough space to unload. Unload. There we go. Oh, that was inconvenient, wasn't it? I've just kind of blocked part of the door there.
Ah, there you are.
There I am. Right, so that's me unloaded with fertiliser. I'm going back to the shop now to get some lime.
Excellent.
On,
No traffic, so you don't need to stop.
I know, yeah.
You're like,
quite a feeling of freedom. It's our own little racetrack here on Purbeck now.
Yeah, no one else lives here but us.
Yeah.
Us and our animals.
Absolutely. So is that the line there?
I'm still gutted about the horses actually not working. I was just going past the horse pasture
Oh,
and
yeah.
thinking,
Yeah.
oh, that's a shame, really, isn't it?
It is. But the annoyance factor that provided was that lime as well? Oh, that is lime. Yeah. Okay. Right.
I don't know if this fence has got enough power to pull the baler. Oh no, we're good. 100 horsepower.
Does it work?
Yeah, it can do all the grass work.
I have found the power requirement thing. I've always just used as a rough guideline because I have found that you can still use certain tractors even if they're underpowered to use a particular thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
do you think it damages the vehicles though? Because they're struggling more, or
maybe.
I don't know. Mechanically, I don't.
Something I've ever.
No, I'm just saying mechanically, you're probably more inclined to know stuff like that than me because you're a bit of a petrol head, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I suppose yes. In real life, yes. If you were using a machine that didn't have enough power to use a particular implement, then yes, you would all the mechanisms, the PTO, the drive shaft, the prop shafts, whatever. You would potentially add a lot more wear and potentially damage them. Yes, if you were trying to do something that it wasn't intended to do. Yes, but within the confines of the game, I've found that you can still, to a certain extent, you can still use things that even though it says it's not got enough power to use it, it'll still work.
It'll still work.
Yeah.
But all this time, this Fent could have been doing all this grass work.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Right, am I okay to spend £2,800 on 16,000 litres of lime?
Obviously.
Or do we need 16,000 or should I'll get 10 for now.
Yeah.
Because that'll just fill up there'll be a little
the
bit
hopper.
left over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll buy that for now. £1,750. We shall fill this beauty up. There we go. Fill. This will take a second or two. I've just realised I've got you popped your weight on the front of my tractor.
Yeah.
Fluorescent green weight.
Just to keep it a bit balanced, because that's really heavy. When that hopper's full.
Yeah.
I've had tractors do wheelies with that. So.
Awesome. Wheelie tractor.
So this baler, from the last contract, you filled it up to like 90-something%. So we do have a bale of hay right here.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's handy.
No, it's come out as grass. It's converted to grass.
Yeah. If you filled it up, yeah, they do that. Quite handy. Right, there we go.
Well, I sometimes have the situation where it doesn't. It requires, let's say, if you have 90%.
Yeah.
You put straw in, it will still keep whatever was in there before, and other times it doesn't.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a modded a modded baler thing versus a... I'm going to need to do some tests on that.
I don't think I've ever had it where any particular baler hasn't changed what was in there. So if you, like you say, if you've got 90% in your baler already that from left over from another job, and say for example it's hay, and then you go and mow some grass, within a couple of percent of picking up grass, that hay that's already in the baler will turn to grass.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How weird.
Yes. Very. Right. Liming.
Has that stopped? Yes, that stopped. Good.
This
Excellent.
is going down much quicker than the other one.
I can imagine.
I think there's going to be multiple hoppers full of this. We're going to spend a good few quid on lime here, mate.
But
already at 80%.
That is why we stopped us from fixing Mean Green.
Yes. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, we needed to put the money towards sorting these fields out first.
Yeah.
We do have backup tractors, don't we? A little Fent.
We got a little Fent, which is working an absolute dream. Baby Fent and Daddy Fent.
Oh yeah, 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 that's right. We've got a big one and a little one there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Come here, son.
Oh dear. Couldn't get any weirder, guys. Couldn't get any weirder.
Yeah.
So you're clearly funnier than me, because on the joke counter,
I'm clearly funnier than you.
Yeah, you're hitting more jokes a week than me, so I need to get a joke book. I think.
A joke book. Well, I'm not trying to be funny. I suppose it's just a.
Is it just your
funny
natural
ha-ha
way?
Or funny? That's the question.
We'll have to ask Mean Robots that one.
So that's a matter of opinion, isn't it? Well, I've not even made it round a headland, and I've just run out.
Wow.
So I'm on my way back for my second hopper load. So I'm going to. Yeah, this is going to be quite expensive, this, mate. I think this is going to be a few £1,000s.
Yeah. We did have a feeling that it was going to be very.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. We've got to get those two fields to the best yield they can be.
We'll keep
It has to be done.
We're going to keep some back for feeding the chickens, but the rest will turn to flour, then to bread. Is that what we're thinking?
I think that's the right thing to do. Yeah. The chickens don't take a great deal, though, do they? So
they don't. They're so easy to look after.
Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You alright?
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. Sorry, I've just pulled up at the shop, and I've pulled up right next to the bag of lime, but my hopper has taken from the fertiliser that's further away.
Oh.
Right, there we go. How very annoying. So I've just had to unload that again.
Stop
right,
rolling.
so let's get some of these things purchased again. Now we don't have the we can't get lime in the pallets, can we?
No, unfortunately, I don't think they are in that. Let me just triple check.
I'm pretty sure they're not the pallets.
Silage straw.
5,000 litres for.
Didn't know they had straw in there.
Yeah, they've got everything apart from lime.
Yeah, they've even got road salt.
Frustrating, but I know, yeah. No, it's just the. Are we right? Okay, so £2,800 for 16,000 litres. I'm just going to buy that because I'm going to need it.
Yeah, we need it.
Certainly do. Again for the second time. How are you getting on?
Very good. 9 bales already.
Oh really? 9?
9. This is the best yield we've ever had off of this field.
From that little field?
The little field.
The garden?
The garden.
It's not even a field, it's a small back garden, isn't it?
Well, I think I'm going to turn automatic drop off, actually. I think
That's
what we've done
decent.
differently this time, I think we've left it the correct length. We've waited, we've been patient, and it was fully treated, so...
Right, okay. Interestingly, I learnt something the other day. One of our wonderful viewers who left me a comment in one of my Court Farms videos told me that grass actually gets to a withered state, and apparently that's the time that you want to cut it.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never seen grass in a withered state.
just at it goes a tiny bit browny yellow, and the ends just sort of flop over, and that was exactly what was happening here.
Right.
It is like when it says ready to harvest, wait
Yeah.
just a little bit longer, wait another month,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you get this. He or she is right. It's just a slightly withered
Have you ever
state.
seen it? Have you ever seen it in the map PDA though, as withered?
No, no.
See, maybe that was the bit I was getting confused at, because they were saying that. Yeah, it literally says withered, and so from that I assumed, wrongfully or not, that if you looked at it in the PDA, it would be brown and withered, as you would get in a normal withered crop. I don't know. Don't know.
No, not a
Never
clue on
seen
that one.
No. Test it one day.
Yeah,
So,
leave a field and see what happens.
yeah, just fast forward months and months and months and just see what happens, yeah. So, this field is now almost limed. I'm pretty sure, I think I will now get this field finished. I've got 56% left already, goodness me.
Wow. And this is still the first field, right?
Yeah, this is the first field. Oh, there's a tiny little bit that it's missed. Why would you do that to me?
Oh. And you have OCD, don't you, Farmer Sim? So that sort of
Well,
thing.
this game's wonderful for exercising OCD. It really is. You know, if you want to like lime a field, harvest a field, do all these little bits and bobs, and you leave a tiny little bit, it's just like no. Right, there we go. That's that bit done. The field of barley is. Do you know what? I shall jump out and have a quick look. Excellent. The field of barley. We now have a perfect pH value, a perfect nitrogen value, and an expected yield of 89%. So
Excellent news.
but that's 89% in the silty clay. We have a
Yeah,
small
that's as good
area
as it
down
can go.
here at 123% in the loam. It's literally just loam and silty clay, but predominantly silty clay, unfortunately. So,
But it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it
this
is.
is what
Absolutely.
happens.
Yep, certainly is.
The good news here is I am just about to spit out my 13th bale.
Sorry, what? 13?
Yeah.
Wow.
13.
I'm
yeah.
I'm
I'm
a bit
shocked.
taken back by that, if I'm honest. Yeah, no, I am.
That's the difference between leaving it alone.
Wow.
Just
I
leave
think I
it a
need
little
to
bit
learn
longer.
from this for my own. Yeah, yeah.
It's
Wow,
mad.
that's incredible. It really is.
Come on.
Well, I'm liming field 25 now.
Woohoo!
And I reckon if we're lucky, I might only need to purchase one more hopper. Although I haven't done the field we've just harvested, actually, saying that.
Yeah, that
it?
needs liming. We'll do
Yeah.
the fertiliser once we put the crop in, because we don't know what
Yes.
crop we're putting in. And this
No, that's it,
tiny
yeah.
little one needs some lime as well.
I shall do that imminently. I'll get this one finished. Oh, in that case, then yeah, we're probably going to be looking at another 2 or 3 hopper loads of lime, it would seem, and that's 2,800 quid a time. I'm not going to have a great deal of money left after all this, you know.
We're not.
No,
We did the right thing in waiting.
we did, but we're also narrowly approaching the time on this here clip, mate.
Are we?
On this here episode, in fact, yeah, we're at 23 minutes now.
Wow!
Plus the mid bit that we had before. So, So yeah, but we're not necessarily the next episode isn't going to carry on immediately from this one, is it? Because we do need to
We'll
fast
finish
forward
this.
time into the. Yeah, we can get this one finished.
Yeah.
Dominantly off camera.
Yeah, we'll do all this off camera, and then we're going to see everybody in August.
Yes, and that'll be the beginning of next episode, won't it?
It will be. And hopefully by then I would have learnt how to reverse a baler.
What, are you having trouble?
No.
Oh dear.
Nothing to see here.
Brilliant. Are you sure?
Positive.
Right. Well, do you know what? I'm going to come over to you. Where are you?
If you flick to mean green, you will see me.
Flick to mean green. Where are you? There you are. Right. Hello, mate.
Yo, yo, yo.
Right. So yeah, it's been a good episode. Thank you, mate. We've got a bit done. We've got some harvesting done. We've got some canola in the production system, working away and turning into canola oil. Hopefully, we might have a bit of that to sell next month if it's quick enough.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? We need some more money in the coffers.
We do, because I'm about to spend most of it online.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
also,
thank you, everybody.
to all of you. Yes, thank you very much for watching, everyone. We really hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, if you haven't already, if you're new to our channels, please give us both a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you so much, everybody. And make sure to check out each other's channels. And we will see you in the next one.
We certainly will. See you soon, guys. Take care.
Bye for now.